Today, I'm fishing with some of the most exclusive, hard to find lures out there. These aren't your everyday baits that you'll see at a store. These are the kind of lures you hunt down. And today I have 6 lures that I'm gonna be putting to the test to find out if they actually catch fish or they are just collector's items. So it is a nice overcast morning and I have a bunch of exclusive lures all the way from frogs, jigs, crankbaits, swim baits, soft plastic creature baits, soft plastic shad. And we're about to go ahead and tie up our first lure and see if these exclusive baits and exclusive colors can draw us in some more bites. So obviously we have to start the morning off with a topwater bait. So right here we have the river to sea topwater frog. Now this is a lure that you cannot walk into the store and find. It is exclusive to Tackle Warehouse, and I think that this is one of the coolest looking frogs. Very realistic, nice bluegill color, and I'm excited to see what the fish think about this thing. Well, here we have it, the topwater frog. Look at this thing, looks gorgeous. Love the bluegill color. I've been a big fan of these bluegill colored topwater baits recently, so I'm excited to toss this thing around today. I've never used this frog, so it's gonna be fun to test a new one, but I'm hoping that we're gonna get a big blow up on this thing, and I think this color is going to draw in a big bite. I'm excited for this one. Nothing better than a little frog bite. So I'm gonna toss this baby around up shallow on this overcast morning. See if we can't get a blow up here. Can literally smell fish. It's a fishy morning. Had a little bit of rain this morning. Now it's kind of died off. It's a little calm out, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem. As long as that sun isn't out and we're not having that extremely hot summer heat today, I think we're gonna be able to get on some fish. Ooh, I just saw one blow up back there. That's basically where I was starting to head to, because that's just a spot where they're always fired up and they'll crush a topwater bait. So it's good to know there's some back there. We got to be prepared here. We are about to have the opportunity for a blow up and the opportunity for a hook set, and I cannot blow it. We're gonna work our way from the right to the middle to the left. That's the plan here. Gotta be on my toes here. It's about to happen. I got a good feeling about it. Oh, how did he miss it? Okay, I know I miss a lot of fish on the frog. That fish literally didn't even have it. He blew up, I waited a second, set the hook, the frog came back in my head. So oh, I had him for a second. Dude, he smacked it as soon as it hit the water. That was actually crazy. He didn't look real big. To be honest, I didn't really know what to do because the sound, it wasn't like a normal blow up. He just kind of popped it. Oh, I just got smacked by, that's a fish. That's a fish. Come here. I was gonna say maybe a bluegill or a small one. There we go. Got him. He wanted that bluegill color. Look how nice that color is. I can't get over it. It's like, it's magical. Like all the colors mix really good. It looks like a bluegill when they're at their prettiest stage of their life. But hey, we're on the board. Obviously not the biggest fish, but he counts. That's all that matters. I honestly think if you can get a smaller bass to hit a topwater frog that's a little bit on the bigger side, that's got to be doing something right, you know? See you later. Well, I am very, very impressed with our exclusive Tackle Warehouse bluegill colored frog. This thing was super, super sick. Caught a fish on it, got a few blow-ups on it. Super solid frog, and of course that color is just unreal. So next up we have the Lucky Craft Fat BDS-4 in the golden shiner color. Now I'm not sure if the crankbait itself is exclusive or it's the color, but you usually don't see Lucky Craft in stores. So got this bad boy online. It looks really good, and Lucky Craft has always been a very popular crankbait brand. So I'm excited to toss this thing around. All right, here we have it, our fat crankbait. And I won't lie, I don't think that the name is far off. It is definitely a wide body, but sometimes that's a good thing. We have a nice color. I've always loved throwing crankbaits with this shine to it, that that shad look. And I think we're absolutely gonna crush them on this. This should not take long at all. Let's see if they're in the mood for a crankbait this morning. I feel like it's hard for a fish to pass up a crankbait, especially if you can get it in the right spot. And especially when it's an exclusive crankbait. Do the fish know that it's exclusive? I don't know, but you gotta think, if it's exclusive, they probably don't see it very often. I'm just gonna rip this baby around, try and find that reaction bite. I feel like the fishing should be good today. We've had a little bit of cooler weather, not by a lot, but just enough for the fish to maybe come out from the depths and be a little bit more aggressive. And plus we have a overcast day today, so that might also help. So I really think we're gonna have a good day. We're gonna get bites on all of our lures, and I'm excited because we got some cool baits. Not only baits, but also colors. Like, we just have so much cool stuff. And ooh, that felt like a bite. I went down the rabbit hole and I just kept finding stuff, and I was like, that's cool, and I just kept buying it. Something I feel like we all do when tackle shopping, you know? I just kept seeing cool stuff and I was like, add to cart. Didn't even look at the price tag. Throw it in there. I'll take 3 of them. I'm honestly interested to see what eats this crankbait, because this is a big crankbait. So I'm trying to hit these areas in the pond where I know just don't have a whole lot of grass, because this crankbait will literally just snatch it all up, and I don't want to deal with that. But I just know that those fish are in that grass, so it just really makes me want to throw the crankbait over it. Kind of at a disadvantage with those treble hooks, but it's all good. We're gonna get this thing in the right spot here. Draw in that bite. We got that nice silver color. It's flashy. I mean, this crankbait should get annihilated. Good thing is you can cast this crankbait pretty far. It's got advantages and it has disadvantages, but I know one thing, it does look really good, and we are putting off that shad presentation, so we should be getting some bites here. Oh, there's one. I'm on. I don't know if I still have him. I don't think I still have him. If I do, he is very, very small. I did just get smacked though. Nope, don't have him. Dang. That was a bite though. He hit it pretty hard. I don't know how he didn't get a hook. I'm getting bit. I just got smacked twice. There it is. There it is. Got him. Got him. We're on. Feels like a decent one. Come here. Oh, he's barely hooked. He is barely hooked. Come here. Get up here. Yes. We're on with the crank. Well, there we have it. A fish on our fat little crankbait right here. He's nothing crazy, but he was absolutely lighting that thing up. He was hitting it left and right. See ya. Well, we got one on our fat crankbait right here. I like the idea of upsizing, but I think this thing was a little too big. It's a little awkward. It's not bad, but I do feel like you would probably have better luck if you were throwing a regular size crankbait. But super cool color, cool little crankbait. Now it's time for our next lure. All right, so next up we have probably the coolest lure that I have, the River to Sea S-Waver in the lit shad color. Now this is an exclusive color. It's also a very, very popular swim bait, but this color is insane. It honestly reminds me of the Northern Lights. There's green, there's pink and purple sparkles. It's clear. It looks really, really good, and I think I'm most excited to throw this one around. I mean, look at this thing. It is absolutely gorgeous. I am so excited to get a bite on this. All right, a little swim bait action. I'm ready. I'm hoping that a big one eats this thing. We've caught a few little ones. I actually just got smacked right there first cast. Wow. Was not expecting that. All right, bite on the first cast. That's a really good sign. See if we can't get another one. They might chew this thing up. I really do think that color is just very unique. And not only do I like it, but I think the fish are gonna like it. It looks so good. See, the S-Waver is very popular because it's not a massive swim bait. It's kind of the perfect size. Has a good action, it's easy to work. You don't really have to do much. It does it all itself. And it comes in a lot of classic colors, but this one just stands out to me. It reminds me of the Northern Lights. It reminds me of like a galaxy. It just looks super, super cool. I mean, lit shad's a cool name, but I feel like there was so much better. Like Northern Lights would be cool. The aura shad would be insane. Like, let me know down below, what would you guys name this? Because I feel like the opportunities are endless because the colors are just so crazy on this thing. Oh, I'm on. I just got bit as soon as I hit the water. Oh my gosh, he didn't get the hook. What the heck? All right, this thing's starting to get some bites. It's getting some action. We just got to get one to fully eat this thing. Oh, there's one. Oh, I just got smacked. That was such a little bite. These got to be small fish that are hitting me. I just felt a little tap, a little love tap. It's a good sign though. At least we know they'll hit this thing. There's one. Oh my God. I'm getting annihilated. None of them will get the hook though. I'm getting hit like as soon as I start cranking the handle. This is insane. They're very aggressive towards it. I just cannot hook one for some reason. I literally felt like I got hit twice there. Oh gosh, I've done snagged my exclusive color. Don't worry, if it's exclusive and hard to find, I will 100% snag it. There we go. Almost have it back. I literally hooked it twice. Both trebles are in this tree. There we go. Got it. Oh, one just ate me topwater. Oh my God, that's a good one. Oh my God, that's a good one. That's a really big fish. That's a really big fish. That was a crazy eat. Just straight reaction. Stay on. Don't shake. Don't shake. Don't shake that hook. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was one of the craziest swim bait bites I've ever seen. That's a big fish. Wow, that's a big fish. Should we boat flip him? We may have to. We may have to. He's coming up here one way or another. He's coming up here one way or another. Oh my gosh, what a behemoth. Well, I can go ahead and tell you that is one of the craziest swim bait bites that I have ever gotten. That was insane. I casted it out there and I barely cranked the handle and this fish just jumped on top of it and smoked it. I mean, look at this guy. Absolutely gorgeous, really good fish. Boat flipped him. That was a crazy eat on our exclusive glide bait. That thing is so cool, such a good color, and obviously it catches them. I mean, just look how beautiful this fish is. See ya. So aggressive too. That was so sick. Well, with all honesty, that may have been the craziest swim bait bite I have ever gotten. I casted it out there as soon as I landed and started cranking the handle. That fish exploded on it. And let me just tell you guys, this glide bait is gorgeous and it might be my favorite color. So I'm excited to move on to our next bait, but of course, I absolutely love throwing around a swim bait, especially when you get an aggressive bite. But now it's time for our next bait. All right, so right here, we have the G-Crack Bellow Vibe. Now, these lures are straight from Japan, and this is kind of a rare lure to get here in the States unless you order it somewhere online. And with how popular these things are, it may be hard to find, but we have a very nice color. It's a little minnow bait. It's supposed to be really, really good on a chatterbait. It's a little tiny shad-shaped lure that doesn't put off too much action, but just enough to draw in bites. So I actually don't have a chatterbait to put this on, but I went ahead and put it on a little jig head, and this is a very popular technique. But as you guys can tell, that tail just wiggles like crazy. So obviously it puts off a lot of action, and then you have that regular body up there, but we're gonna see if we can't get a bite with just the minnow itself. We're gonna see what we can do. See if we can't maybe crank us a little fish. And then obviously it has that nasty G-Crack smell to it. If you know, you know. But they have a lot of cool lures, and I'm excited to try this one out. Just gonna cast this baby out there, shake it and reel it, make it look like a shad that is just freaking out. See if that can't draw us in a bite. There's one. We're on. Absolutely smacked it. That's a good sign. Oh, he just pulled off right there at the boat. That was the most graceful pull off I've ever seen. I mean, he literally just turned his head and was gone. What the heck? It's all good. I didn't really want to catch that little pipsqueak anyways. I wanted a good bite on this thing. These little shad techniques are next level these days, so I feel like we really need to get our money's worth here and see if we can't get a better bite than that. That was a little guy. Usually if you can get anything that looks like a shad, that white color, that like clear, pearl, all that stuff, usually the fish don't care what it is. As long as it moves around and looks like a real shad, they will chew it. There's one. Just kidding, that's a tree. Well, knew that was coming. Okay. Oh, I got it, we're good, we're good. We're golden. I can't believe I just got that. I only brought one hook with me, so I was for sure we were not gonna get it off and we were gonna break off. But thankfully we're good. Like I said, I don't think that this technique is as effective without sonar, because you're just kind of casting blind. I feel like when you use techniques like this, you use sonar to see if you're bouncing over like a tree and you can kind of like just hover it. When you're in a pond, you're blind fishing and it's not super deep. It's just, I don't know. I've always found these jig head techniques to be kind of weird in ponds. Like they work, but I feel like it's just not as effective as if you had some sort of sonar that you could really take advantage of. There's one. We're hooked up. That's a decent one. That's a decent one. Oh gosh, he went airborne. Woo, that's a good fish. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. We need you. Oh my God, he's going crazy. He is going crazy. I totally forgot to have light line on too. This is hectic. Oh gosh, stop shaking, stop shaking. We need you. I do not want to lose another fish. Get up here, yes. Look at that, perfect technique, right in the top of the face. Oh, I had him stuck good. He wanted this thing. Wow. Holy crap, I'm putting so much pressure right here and I cannot pop this hook out. It's a pretty solid fish, nothing crazy, but really nice colors, put up a great fight, and he absolutely hammers the old bellow vibe. Thanks, buddy. There he goes, back to the depths. Well, the old G-Crack bellows vibe got us a fish on the jig head. Obviously, this would probably be best on the back of a chatterbait, which I will test in the future because we still have maybe 4 more. So, pretty cool little bait. It definitely has that nasty smell that the G-Cracks have, but that attracts the fish and gets bites. So, it's a win-win. It's a cool little minnow bait, especially if it works really good as a trailer, which I think it will. But now it's time for our next lure. All right, well, it has started to rain, so I think we're gonna knock out 2 birds with 1 stone here. We have the greenfish crawl ball urchin jig and the toxic crawl, and this is a hand poured jig from a small company, and you don't really see these very often, and it has a very unique skirt design. And we're gonna pair this up with the Gambler Bacon Rend, which is a watermelon candy color. It's an old school bait that you can't find in most stores anymore. It's big, it's bulky, and is perfect for flipping into heavy cover. Well, here it is. We have a pretty good sized jig, which should lead us to some big bites, hopefully, but I do like all the colors we have and everything that we got going on with this jig right here. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get us a bite and get out of this rain. I think it's supposed to rain all day long, so it's not real strong right now, but there's no telling how long it's gonna be until it starts either storming or pouring, and I would prefer not to be caught in either one of those. So see if we can't get us a little jig bite here. We got a nice looking one, and I think the fish should definitely eat this thing. There's one. He just picked it up. Woo! I didn't think he was gonna be that close when I set the hook. I almost just took myself out. Oh my gosh, he must have ate it as I was starting to work it up to the top. See, I think the skirt material, it's like, it looks like it floats, or it sits high enough to like stay where it's at. It's kind of cool. I like this. Got a nice design. Gonna slowly hop and drag this thing along the bottom and hope for that bite. Seems like the fish have been pretty active today, so I don't think it'll take long. We've got to find the right areas today. That's been the whole thing. All of our lures have worked extremely well once we found that spot where the fish were just hanging around in and they wanted that specific bait. We already got a bite over here on the jig, so it's a good chance we'll get another one. Oh, speaking of another one, there's one. There's one. Got him. Got him. Feels decent. Feels decent. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good fish. That is a really good fish. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. On the combo. Don't jump. Don't jump. Oh my gosh, it engulfed that thing. Wow. Get up here. Yes. Well, he was not going anywhere. Look at this. He engulfed this jig. I mean, look how far down that thing is. Choked it. He wanted that thing. Wow. That's a really solid fish. Beautiful colors. Very aggressive towards the bottom bait. Look at that big old kicker. That's what I'm talking about. Little double whammy action on the jig and the crawl. Appreciate the bite. See ya. Straight back down to the bottom. The water actually feels pretty good today. It's nice and cool. Well, we got it done with our little combo meal, the jig and the creature bait. Absolutely smoked a fish. He crushed it. He literally engulfed this thing. I think this is a cool little jig combo, especially the jig. It has a very weird but unique style to it. As you guys can tell, it literally stays exactly how you pull it out of the package. So you don't have to worry about this thing not looking good underwater. That skirt is going to stay pushed out, which I really like. And that creature bait is just a bonus on there. Looks pretty cool. It's unique, and obviously it catches fish. But super happy with the results from our jig. All right, well, we actually have some rain coming in, and as you guys can tell from the boat, we got some trash down there. We got a box full of baits. We got baits scattered everywhere, rods and reels scattered everywhere, all kinds of stuff. It's been a successful day, but I want to get out of here before it starts storming on us. Well, we caught fish at the perfect time. It is starting to rain, and I think it is supposed to rain for the whole entire day. So good thing is we got out there, we crushed them on our exclusive lures. We had exclusive lures and we had exclusive colors of lures. So just a very cool day of testing and trying new fishing lures, and I had a lot of fun. If I had to rank these things, we're obviously going with the S Waver and that cool Northern Lights color. Super unique, and you don't see a whole lot of swim baits that look like that. Then we're gonna go with the Topwater frog. I absolutely love frog fishing. I love that bluegill color, and it is super cool and unique. There's a lot of bluegill colors out there, but nothing that looks that magical. I mean, the colors on that thing are unreal. Then we have the G-Crack Bellows Vibe. That is a super cool little minnow bait. I feel like you could do a little bit of everything with it, and it is designed to be the ultimate trailer while putting off a lot of action, but not too much. Then we're gonna go with our sea urchin jig. That thing was very cool, super unique. It had the ability to stay exactly how it looked when you pulled it out of the package, and I thought that it was just super cool, and I feel like it could be very, very good for some big bites. Then we're gonna go with our little creature bait. I really like the design of it. I feel like it's very unique. You don't see a bunch of long style creature baits anymore. They're usually the fatter. These are like long with a lot of appendages. They're super cool, and they have some cool colors. And then we're gonna go with the crankbait. I like the crankbait, but I feel like it was pretty basic. It was a little bit on the bigger side, but it still got the job done. But we got on the fish, which was most important, and we got to try out some new lures that I've never used, which is always a good time. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like. I want you guys to drop a comment down below. What was your favorite lure? And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.